We begin with a Detroit judge temporarily suspended for punishing a teen on a field trip back on the bench tonight. Thank you so much for joining us at 6. I'm Mike Duffy.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. 36th District Court Judge Kenneth King sparking outrage this summer when he ordered 15-year-old Eva Goodman placed in handcuffs for falling asleep in his courtroom. Well, now Judge King back on the docket with a new assignment.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham spoke to Detroiters weighing in on the judge's return and what his attorney is saying in his defense.
Judge Kenneth King was off the bench for about 5 weeks here at 36th District Court. Now he's back on the job, this time in traffic court.
To belittle her in front of the whole world and her friends.
That was 7 News Detroit's interview with Latoria Hill in August, after her 15-year-old daughter, Eva Goodman, was placed in handcuffs and a gel jumpsuit after falling asleep during a field trip inside Judge Kenneth King's courtroom.
I'm thinking maybe she needs to go to the juvenile detention facility. You do understand that we have a jail for kids.
August 15th, Chief Judge William McConaughey removed King from the court's docket and had him undergo social and emotional training. Today, McConaughey's office confirmed he's back on the docket, but he's hearing traffic cases instead of criminal cases.
Darren Cunningham with Channel 7. Hope you're doing well today.
I called Feiger Law, who's representing Hill and her daughter in a civil suit against King. I was told no comment when I asked about the judge returning to the bench now that he's completed training with pay.
What do you think should have happened?
Jail time.
For the judge?
Yeah, for the judge. You did something that was not supposed to be done.
We spoke to Detroiters outside the courthouse, asking if 5 weeks and the transfer to traffic court goes far enough.
Should have been indefinite until we figure something else out.
If you can't make that type of appropriate situation when it comes to a child, how can I trust you to handle an appropriate situation in the other court case? If there's anybody makes some type of slight towards you, then would you just abuse your power again? Did you learn your lesson?
The type of guy that he is, he would love to have a conversation. But the type of lawyer that I am, that conversation is not going to happen while there's pending litigation.
Judge King declined an interview, but his attorney, Todd Perkins, who's representing him in the civil suit, says King is a good judge who served his community well.
Did the 5-week removal go far enough?
Sometimes I think the court wants to make sure that everyone knows that we take these allegations very seriously. I think Judge King wants everyone to know that he takes these things very seriously. And not to necessarily state a position. As I said, we'll state our position as it relates to that in the filings in the court. And when we do file, it'll be a public record when we do file. But, we do believe we have a very valid position to defend. We intend to vigorously and aggressively defend that position.
The chief judge's assistant tells me right now he's filling in, but next week he starts his own traffic docket. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Darren, thank you.